Long Island South Shore, they're calling it the Doomsday scenario. A federal judge has stopped construction of new dunes to protect an endangered species. But local homeowners say that will mean more floodwaters. TV 1055's Long Island Bureau Chief Richard Rose explains.
Behind me used to be all dunes all along here, along that side. It used to be all built up.
Ann Snyder is one of the angry residents now blasting the Audubon Society for blocking new dunes meant to replace those washed away on Fire Island by Superstorm Sandy 2 years ago. A federal judge has halted work set to begin because the Audubon Society believes a tiny bird that nests along the shore, the piping plover, would be unable to get around the bigger dunes.
I'm kind of hurt also that the government, the Audubon Society, would put piping clovers ahead of human life.
Mastic Beach Mayor Bill Biondi says without the dunes, stormwaters now routinely overwash the barrier island, cross the Great South Bay, and then flood his village. But the Audubon Society says the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers plan to build 15-foot-high dunes at Smith Point County Park and Robert Moses State Park would make it impossible for the tiny piping plovers to get to their nests. A spokeswoman added, "We believe a 4-foot dune would be appropriate, but we are happy to sit down and talk with anyone to expedite this." Local homeowners Bob and Judy Mitterando fear a long legal battle, saying they can't afford to repair their Sandy-damaged home again.
We don't even need a hurricane any longer. All we need is a northeaster. Full moon in the northeast is going to put us underwater again.
The U.S. Army Corps of Engineers says its higher dune plan was worked out with federal wildlife officials who oversee endangered species. On October 8th, a federal judge will begin deciding if the dunes and piping plovers can coexist. At Smith Point County Park, Richard Rose, TV 1055.